Okay, you know how they say Disneyland is the happiest place on earth? Well, the casinos are the saddest place on earth, okay? I say this as a guy who has been to the casino a time or two, okay? I've definitely indulged, I've spent my money at them, but quite frankly, they are just genuinely the saddest place on earth, and I will stand by that opinion until the day that I die. If you disagree with that, let me know down in the comments below why, because honestly, I don't see any light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to the casino discussion. I know that was kind of an interesting way to open up the video, but I'm wanting to go over this topic because, quite frankly, I'm gonna be going to one this weekend, and it kind of sparked the idea for this video because though I do go to them occasionally, and though I do throw some money in the slot machine or down on the blackjack table, I cannot stand the overall vibe of them. I feel like I should state that I am going for a friend's birthday, and I do not intend on joining the millions of people that go to these daily and lose their life savings. Okay, I am gonna go with a strict limit. I think that if you do go to a casino, that's what you gotta do. But the main people that I'm gonna be kind of going over in this video today are people that do not do that, okay? They are going in, they're blowing bands on bands on bands, okay? They are blowing their entire life savings, their 401ks, they're taking out a mortgage on their house to pay for this, okay? It's unreal. I don't know how many of you guys watching this video have ever stepped foot in a casino. I'd assume most of you guys. However, if you haven't, let me kind of give you a lay of the land. All right, first you gotta spend hours to drive to said casino. And then once you get there, you're already kind of tired from having to drive, okay? Unless you have one that's literally in your city, which, you know what, that can happen. But for the most part, these casinos, they're kind of out of the way. So then you gotta drive. You're tired already once you get there. You walk in with the expectation of like, okay, maybe I'm gonna be able to play for a while. Maybe I'm gonna win something. Or maybe you have the mindset, which this is the mindset that you probably should have, that you're just gonna lose, okay? Well, anyway, once you get there, you get out of your car, you're walking in, you're met with price security right at the door, and you're blasted in the face with the smell of cigarettes and alcohol, okay? And right off the bat, you're gonna see people on these machines that are spending hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, okay? This most recent time that I had went to the casino, my girlfriend came with me and I was watching her play, and there's this lady, okay? She is sitting next to us and she is draining money, okay? Thousands of dollars down the drain. We watch her win $4,000, and this didn't even bring a smile to this chick's face, okay? If that was me that won $4,000, I would be getting up, I'd be hooting and hollering, okay? I'm calling my friends, I'm FaceTiming them, and I'm showing them this win, okay? I'm flexing on them because that is like an insane amount of money to win at a casino. But for a lot of people that suffer from like actual gambling addictions, like that is nothing, okay? That's like making back what they spent yesterday. Okay, like woohoo. It's really, really sad, quite honestly. I digress. After you're blasted in the face with the cigarette smell, the smell of alcohol, you find a machine, okay? You finally sit down, and the screens are never accurate, okay? They're just a portrayal of what's going on. It's a facade, okay? It's a mask. It lures you in. You think that you're gonna end up winning something because it looks like whatever bonus is about to pop, and then you throw in 20, nothing. Maybe you throw in another 20 and nothing. Okay, and then if you do end up hitting on the bonus, okay, you're not even gonna win much. All right, you might walk away with like maybe breaking even, but most of the time these bonuses pay out straight dog shit, okay? Like you're not gonna walk away a millionaire. And that's like the main thing. People go into a casino and like, I see it all the time. Like it's kind of funny. Like they think like, oh, I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna win big. I've even fell victim to that mindset, okay? But truth is, you're gonna walk out broker than when you walked in. You're gonna walk in with some cheddar in your pocket and you're gonna walk out and it's gonna be like a rat chewed on it, okay? It's not even chewed on it. It's gonna be like the rat ate the entire fucking block of cheddar. That's the sad reality of going into the casino. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna share with you guys a couple of videos that I found on the World Wide Web that kind of portray my disdain towards the casino. More specifically, slot tournaments. Okay, do not get me started on slot tournaments. I think that they are just the worst thing ever. Imagine a bunch of grown-up iPad kids, because it's mainly elderly people, that go in there and they sit in a line and they're freaking smashing the slot machine buttons and like scraping at the screen of the slot machine in front of them. It is just like watching a bunch of zombies like go for a piece of meat, okay? Like a piece of flesh on the ground. It's almost sickening. It almost makes me sick to my stomach. But anyway, I'm gonna put that video up on the screen for you now so you can kind of get a taste of what I'm talking about. Yes, that is a line of people that are much older than us that are sitting there actively blowing a bag and just lost in the sauce, okay? They are beyond lost in the sauce. They are the sauce, and not in a good way. It's truly just sad. Like, I've been to a casino a time or two, and I'm gonna be going to one this weekend. However, you will not catch me at the slot tournament. You will not catch me getting drunker than a skunk. You will not catch me smoking cigarettes at the table, all right? I'm gonna go in there. I'm just gonna play a little bit. That's what it is, all right? Casinos are not a glamorous place. They're really, really sad. You watch a lot of people lose a lot of money. You watch a lot of people get pissed drunk. And it's more specifically, you watch a lot of elderly people that don't have much else to do. And that's how they find enjoyment, is going down to the casino and blowing their money. And you know what? To each their own. That is their money. I understand. They can spend it however they want, just as I can spend my money however I want, and just as you can spend your money however you want. But please, for the love of God, do not go down to the casino and blow all of your money. All right, it's not worth it. This video is kind of random, but like I said, I wanted to make it after I found out that I was going to be going to the casino, coincidentally enough. It kind of sparked the idea, and I felt like it would make for a good video topic, kind of going on a rant. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date with future content. And always feel free to let me know down in the comments what kind of video you would like to see me make next. I'm always open to suggestions. Anyway, it's been real. My name is Zay. Subscribe and enjoy the stay.